Hello, my name is Lucas Oliveira Rogeri, and I'm going to present the study Integrative approach reviews down to the occurrence of Panopeus occidentalis along the Brazilian coast. This study was carried out by me and my colleagues Nelson FRANÇA and Pedro Pérez and the professor Fernando Mantelatto. So the genus Panopeus is a group of crabs known as mud crabs. They are very common species in marine and estuarine ecosystems, and they play an important ecological role in the food chain as consumers. This genus is composed of 16 species, of which 6 occur in Brazil. So this genus is characterized by a high level of morphological similarity. This high level of morphological similarity in part is natural. The species, they are very similar, but a part could also be attributed to several gaps that we have in knowledge about morphology, genetics, and other aspects of this genus. This high level of morphological similarity could also contribute for taxonomic problems and could increase the possibility of the occurrence of misidentifications. These misidentifications could be source for problems in the understanding of the real phylogenetic relationships among the species. So what we did, we selected a target species that is largely used in ecological and populational studies, in this case, Panopeus occidentalis. But what we have about this species in terms of morphology, we don't know much about the morphology, and considering what we have, this species is very similar with its allied species, and we also don't have genetic sequences of Panopeus occidentalis specimens collected in Brazil. All these take us to the following question: does Panopeus occidentalis really occur in Brazil? Just to put in context, this is the current geographic distribution that we have for Panopeus occidentalis in literature. So our objectives was suggest a set of morphological characters that could be useful for the distinction of Panopeus occidentalis and the other Panopeus species, generate the genetic sequences of Panopeus occidentalis specimens collected in Brazilian coast, and evaluate the hypothesis of occurrence of Panopeus occidentalis in the Brazilian coast. So our methodology started with the sampling of specimens, tissues, and photos of scene types. And then to obtain the molecular data, we started with DNA extraction, followed by amplification of genes by PCR, purification, sequence editing and alignment, and finally the phylogenetic analysis, where we used software such as IQ3, MEGA, and BEAST. To obtain the morphological data, we analyzed the available data in the scientific literature, but we also searched for new diagnostic characters. And here some of our results, here the concatenated tree, where we can see Panopeus occidentalis clearly forming a monophyletic group. And I have to highlight this specimen collected in Brazil. The characters that we analyzed in the morphological part of the study, and then some possible diagnostic characters like the presence of a carpal groove, the structure of gonoped apex, and also the presence of pigmented spot on the inner surface of the third maxilliped. So what we have? Among the specimens we assessed, we identified Panopeus occidentalis specimens from different Brazilian states, such as Ceará, Pernambuco, and Bahia. These take us to confirm that Panopeus occidentalis really occurs in Brazil. However, the distribution seems to be more limited compared to what is described in the current scientific literature. So our conclusions is that the Panopeus species, they are very similar, but we have some characters that could distinguish them. Our integrative approach could confirm that the Panopeus occidentalis really occurs in Brazilian coast, but with a shorter distribution. And we have to highlight that our integrative analysis could contribute to the knowledge of Brazilian crab diversity. Here are our references and our acknowledgements. Thank you.